everybody. Today I'm doing, I showed you a little bit about what I had done, but I didn't really show you how to do it. And so today I'm working on how to do that swirly stuff in the molds with the different colors. And so today I have my ladies bar, and in the ladies bar I decided to do the purple clay and the rose clay and the non-colored soap, and I did the swirl, and I'm going to show you me actually doing it so you can see how I do it. And I used 2 tablespoons of the rose and 2 tablespoons of the purple in a single batch. And so this was actually 4 crock pots. 2 crock pots of the non-colored soap, 1 crock pot of the purple, and 1 crock pot of the rose color. And that was in your 4-quart crock pot, so it was 4 single batches. And then this one here, turmeric essential oil makes the soap yellow. And this has turmeric essential oil in it. So I decided to do a 2-tone on the yellow, and I'm hoping as it cures that this will, as this normally gets lighter, that this will then stand out more. But this is, of course, I ended up with some more white chunks than I normally get in this one. But this right here is the light, so this was non-colored soap, but when I put the essential oils in it, it made it sort of a what I would call a Halloween yellow, candy color. And then this is the turmeric root colored. And I did 1 crock pot, so I did a batch and a half. I did 1 crock pot of the non-colored soap, but did get the turmeric essential oil in it, so it made it this light color of yellow. And then 2 crock pots of the dark, but I did a loaf and a half, and that's 3 batches. And then this is the most perplexing one. This is for men. This is sandalwood, sandalwood and pine. And it gives a really nice cologne smell. And then I put sea kelp from the health food store in 1 crock pot, and then slippery elm in another crock pot. And I put 2 tablespoons of the kelp and 2 tablespoons of the slippery elm. And I got the most beautiful colors. It's just gorgeous. But when I first cut it, it smelled like fish. Just like the way kelp smells fishy, that's the way it smelled. But now that it's drying, I don't smell it at all. And so you'll see us with that little uh-oh moment when we are cutting this soap on the video of like me and Bridget like going, Bridget, do you smell fish? I think she says. So I don't know after it cures if when you get it wet in the shower we're going to smell kelp or fish, we might say. So I'm going to have to wait until this cures and actually take it in the shower, or have my husband take it in the shower, or get in the shower with my husband. Anyway, so but see, sandalwood and pine is not a super pungent smell. It's just a nice cologne smell for men. And so anyway, so it's not overpowering the kelp, because I've heard of people using you before, but I guess it needs to be a soap that has more pungent smells. And then possibly it's going to be just fine. So we will see. And but from as soon as I cut the camera off, then you were going to start with the clips of me actually putting the soap in the molds and showing you how I'm doing these designs. And then I'm going to cut the soap and whatnot. And then I've also just put a video on, if you haven't seen it yet, on how I line my soap molds with the poly mailer shipping bags. And because my dad just made me some new soap molds, And so there's that video is on here now too. But anyway, so let's get soaping. Okay, I did not realize that I had the camera set so high that you couldn't see what I was showing you very well, and I was holding the soap a little low. So I wanted to show you the soap up close, and I'm going to have to get a light here. There we go. Let's see if that does it. There we go. And that is the slippery elm, and that is the kelp powder. And I did 2 tablespoons of each in a double batch. And it don't smell like fish anymore. And as you can see, we've got some different, really pretty designs there. And then this is the 2 colors. It was a non-colored soap that with the turmeric root made it light yellow, and then the turmeric root ground powder in that one, and so you can see that. And I think that the pretty swirl is coming out really nice in there. And of course they're all very individualized. And then this is the woman's bar, where I did the purple powder, the purple clay, and the rose clay, and 2 tablespoons on the rose clay really did beautifully. Really did beautifully. I love those swirls. As I said, I did 2 pots of the uncolored soap, and then 1 pot of the rose clay and 1 pot of the purple clay, and you can see it's come out with some really pretty designs. So I wanted to just bring those to where you could see those a little bit better, since I was doing the video holding them a little low. Okay, bye everybody. Okay everybody, this is doing one of my mole swirls, and we're going to use a TEA spoon. And first I've got my soaps to 160 degrees, and now I'm putting in my essential oils. And this one is pine and sandalwood. It makes a wonderful cologne smell that men love. Okay, and we have got kelp, green kelp here, and I have got slippery elm there. And so now I'm going to move this over and get the mold in here, and let's see if I've got it where you can see it. Yeah, you can see pretty good. And I'm getting my hot water going. And there's 1 tablespoon of hot water. And there's another tablespoon of hot water. And now I'm mixing that in. And this can add just a little bit of time to the cure, but it makes the soap more movable and easier to work with. You just don't want to use cold water. Okay, and so now I'm going to put the brown on the bottom, And so that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to stretch this out across the bottom. And I'm just going up and down with it. Okay. And I've got it stretched out there pretty good. Alright. I'll move that one out of the way. Now I'm going to put the green kelp on top. And I haven't used the kelp before. I hope it makes a pretty color. I used 2 tablespoons in a single batch. So we'll see how she goes. Alright. Now I'm going to dig and twist. And I'm digging and twisting up. I'm digging up the brown as I go. Alright. And let me get you closer. Hang on. We'll see if we can do it. Okay. Let's see if we can do that. We're going to pull it up. See that brown coming up? Alright. Once you see a good portion of that other color, then you can just and because this is for a men's soap, I'm not gonna try to do anything too fancy on the top other than just the lumpiness that we've already got there. I'm going to just leave that be. Now let me set you back up. And, oh, that smells good. And so, clean that off. I do see where it could have a little bit better. It's not got as good a design, and so I'm gonna take and turn it and see if I can get a better design. There we go. That looks better. And there you go. I'm going to see if I can incorporate that little spoonful in there. There we go. Alright, I'm going to give it the shake. It seemed like it was a little fuller on one side. Shake it down there. I'm going to take and put some extra little digs in there. Alright, that looks good. Oh, good. And you can even let it get a little cooler and work with it a little bit more if you want a prettier design, you know, on a girl's. But this is pretty good for a boy. And now I'm going to slide down the sides. And sort of there we go. I'm sort of liking that, and it really smells good too. It really has a nice cologne smell. It was totally accidental that I come across pine and tea tree going good together. You have to put a lot of pine in there, but it really does go good together. So, alright. So that's how we made that design. Tomorrow we'll cut it and see how you like it. Okay, everybody. This is our woman's bar. And last time I did 2 colors, but this time I am going to do 3 colors and twice the white. This is actually 4 batches, so this fits in 2 of my molds, and my molds hold a double batch. So I've got twice the amount in the in the plain white soap. And on this one, I'm going to have a bottom that's mostly clear, mostly white. I think. I mean, that's what I'm going for. And so I have got rose clay over here, 2 tablespoons of rose clay in this one, and 2 tablespoons of the purple in that one, and then nothing in this one. And I just wanted to try something fun, something different, and I wanted you to, the first time I did it, you know, I didn't know how it would come out, so I was more reserved about doing it on camera. And I'm going to put a tablespoon of water in each one of these, but I'm not going to do it in that one over there because it seems like it is real flexible. It don't have any color in it, and it just seems real movable all by itself. So I'm going to just see how that one does without adding any water to it. About staying movable. Yeah, this one seems real flexible. So now we're going to fill the bottom of both the molds at the same time. I'm being very adventurous with the plain non-colored soap. Okay. Now I'm going to put a layer of the purple on top. That's 3 big heaping spoonfuls so far. Okay. So now okay. Now we're going to do the red. I think we need a little bit more over here. Okay. Now we'll get our spoon and start stirring and see how we like it. Flip over and dig again. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and sort of scrape that into the mold good and do the other one. And I'm going all the way to the bottom. Ooh, I think I'm burning this finger off. It's like right next to the soap most of the time. Okay. I seem to have more pink right there than I do on the other side. So now I'm going in for a second dig. Okay. Now I'm going to scrape it in, and I've got some little bits and pieces that fell out, and I'm going to poke those in. I'm going to clean down my spoon. I'm going to clean down the side. Okay. And I'm going to sort of do the shimmy shake because it seems like we got more on one side than another. Alright. And now I'm going to go twisting light. I'm just digging on the top. Just turning it over, making a swirl, turning it over, making a swirl there. Alright. I'm going to try to zoom you in. doing a swirl, doing a swirl, doing a swirl, doing a turn, doing a swirl, and then coming, cleaning the edges. Alright. And I'm going to just dump that right in there. And I'm going to get this one out of the way, so hang on. Okay, let's see if, yep, that's in your field of study. So I'm digging down one more time and bringing up. Alright, and then after I do that, I'm cleaning my spoon. And I'm doing a small twist, a small twist, and doing a swirl. Just balancing it out there. Doing a small twist, a small twist, doing a swirl. And you push it up against each other. There we go. Small twist. Alright. Small twist and a small twist, and didn't do it right that time. There we go. And a swipe. Alright. There you go. Let me bring you up. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. I've got these things that I got to maybe use in the future tucked underneath the table, and the foot got a hold of it. So let me bring you on a close-up. Isn't that pretty? Okay. So, alright, we're going to do one more. Okay. Now, this is the plain white soap, but we have turmeric in here, so that is going to change its color, but it will still be different than the soap that has the turmeric in it. And look, see, it's very staining, and And this is a batch and a half. And this is my favorite soap of all the soaps. I use this on my face, and I just think it's the best soap in the whole wide world. It is my all-time favorite. It's great for the skin. Tea tree, rosemary, turmeric, and lemongrass. Awesome soap. And adding the turmeric to it has sort of made a Halloween yellow. Yeah, you can see what I'm doing. Just making sure. So I'm gonna I'm putting the one that's had the turmeric root added to it on the bottom. I need to get some more on the half batch. Okay, so now we're going to put the Halloween yellow on top and see what happens. And I didn't put any water in this to see if there was a difference in performance, because it was my guess that I would need some water, because I think I tried it one time but not exactly like this and with goat's milk, and I decided afterwards I would try adding a tablespoon of water, but I decided not to add it on this one. And then let's see what we get. Alright. It seems to be performing well. I need to get you on the other side though. So hang on. And I didn't want to move this one around as much because it was going to be two colors of yellow. And I thought that might not, I thought I might end up blending it too much. And that looks pretty good. Now I'm going to do the second one. And I'm just digging all the way down to the bottom. And as I said, I'm not blending as much this time. And I tell you, I had this soap almost got too cool. Or I don't know why, but I had lumps. Look at that, big old lumps that was stuck to the bottom. I don't know what caused that. Alright, let's get my board. Oh, wrong side. Just push it up. I think I like the movability of it, of the when I add the tablespoon of water. It seems to flow and do what I want it to do better. So I think the tablespoon of water is a good idea. Look at these lumps. I don't even know. I don't know how this happened, but it's like somehow, maybe in the unscented, or maybe it was in there from the previous crock and didn't get properly melted. I don't know. I'll tell you. But I was too tired to care. I didn't even notice them go in such big chunks. Okay, I'm going to pull the side. Pull the side. Pull the side. Pull the side. Okay. Yeah, I think it worked a lot better with the tablespoon of water. I know it just seemed like I had a lot less trouble with it. So I say go tablespoon of water. And, oh God, this is my favorite one. It's just my favorite one. And I use it every day on my face and my hair. Okay, alright. That's it for tonight. I got all these other crock pots set up to do them tomorrow. But this is all for tonight. And in just a few seconds, you'll get to see the cut video. Okay, this is our pine and sandalwood. And let me get that moved to where you can see just a little bit better. Hang on. I just noticed it seemed like I could get it in a better position. There we go. We'll see how that suits us. Alright. And so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off the end. And needs a little bit more. There we go. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Oh, that's pretty. Oh, yeah. That is pretty. So let's see what our first bar looks like. Oh, whoop. Sorry, kicked over the camera. There was some leftover of that High Thieves soap on there. Oh, isn't that pretty? That is so pretty. The kelp left little bitty specks all in the soap. Oh, that is so pretty. Let me scrape my knife off and get that excess soap from the other batch off of it. Isn't this pretty, Bridget? It's sandalwood and kelp.
Kelp.
Yep.
I thought I saw little green specks in one of the pots when I was cleaning it.
Yep, that's what it was.
Kelp.
Isn't that pretty? Here, will you hold that? Oh, I can do it. Let me get the light on it just right so that they can see it good. Maybe.
Right there.
Isn't that pretty? Yeah. Let's see. Smell it. What do you think? Does it smell like a men's cologne smell?
Well, it smells good.
Mmm. And I'm just a little flustered, guys. I used this kelp and I put 2 tablespoons in a single batch, and that may cure out, but right now it smells what, Bridget?
Fishy. picked it up. I went, fish. I mean, it's got a very unique smell.
So, guys, until you hear from me, we're gonna have to
let it stay.
I think Wesker's escaped the tub. My grandson's in the bathtub playing.
Oh, you're done? You clean your hair with soap?
I don't think you use soap, Mama. It's really, really beautiful. But we're going to have to wait and see if when it cures, if the kelp adds to the scent or continues to overwhelm the scent. But it sure is beautiful. So we'll just have to wait and see. And the color swirls are gorgeous. Okay, all right, let's do the next one. I'll finish this one up, and then we'll do the next one. Okay, this is my acne, face, hair, best skin soap, I think, just overall. I use it every day on my face and hair. It's great for acne. If you combine it with the facial scrub, excuse me, with the facial scrub and the day cream and the night cream, it is great for acne. It's just awesome. It has tea tree, lemongrass, rosemary, and turmeric. Turmeric is an anti-inflammatory. Here you see the white soap that had no colorant added it except for the turmeric. And then this is the turmeric. And so when it cures, I'm hoping there'll be a little bit more differentiation in the color. We'll just have to wait and see. I really love the swirl and the appearance, and some of the turmeric didn't get properly mixed. I was in a hurry, I guess, and I thought I had it all, and so it's left little red spots, which I think is sort of attractive. But in any case, it's cutting really well. And isn't that pretty? And you remember I had that one crock pot, it got too cool. It was below the right temperature, and I cut it back on to heat it back up. And that's something that don't normally happen to me, for me to get a crock pot that gets too cool. And so it's left these cute little white globs in there. I got some of them out though, because I just thought they were too big. So I've got to be careful for next time and not let one of my crock pots get too cool. But what you do if your crock pot gets too cool is you cut it back on and stick the lid on it and stir it regularly for a while and heat it back up. And so that looks really pretty. I love the decorative top to it. It's really, really nice. And I made a batch and a half of these. I've put some of them on the curing rack because this soap is so popular. It just sells out really, really quick. At the market, when I go to the farmer's market, because the smell of it is just sheer perfection, and people just love it. It has a lemony with the rosemary smell, and the turmeric adds a little bit of a sweetness to it. You wouldn't think that turmeric smells good, but turmeric root really, 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 really smells good, in my opinion. And so I really love the way this bar smells. Yeah, the lemon really, really shines, but yet it's not acidic. And I'm going to leave this big end piece for myself because I love this stuff. I can't live without it. I literally cannot live without this soap. So let's put a few bars down, and let's get the light where you can really see the swirl that's in there. Isn't that pretty? And I had 2 crocks that I did the dark color, and then just 1 crock that I did the light color, or no color, and then the turmeric colored it. So it might be that the next time I might not put the turmeric in the essential oils that's going to get that's in the non-colored soap, and then put the extra turmeric in the 2 crock pots that does get the turmeric roots ground spice for colorant. So it's fun playing and seeing what's going to happen. So, but you never know when this cures out. This gets lighter, so this may then shine and show even better. So, all right, now we're going to do, I'm going to cut the woman's bar, and I did 3 colors this time, so that one's next. Okay, this is um, the woman's bar that promotes the growth of estrogen. Oh, isn't that pretty? I made the first loaf of it with the changes, and I'm almost completely sold out of it. And the orders have been coming in pretty regular. And I just thought it would be pretty to try 3 colors. So we have purple, rose clay, and no color. Oh, God, and it smells so good. This has yang yang or lang lang. Pennyroyal, rosemary, and clary sage in it with a little bit of peppermint. And all of that promotes the growth of estrogen, but the clary sage also promotes the growth of testosterone. And we need testosterone levels as well as we need estrogen levels. They did a blind study in China where they put women on a patch, a low-dose clary sage patch. Oh, isn't that one pretty? And and then of course they did other women with a placebo patch. And the women who got the real patch had a healthier, overall were healthier, had bone growth changes, improvement in bone growth, and overall had better mood and or more stable emotions. And oh, that one's so pretty. I love the white on the bottom with the purple and the rose clay swirls. And also had a stronger sex drive. So we need a little testosterone too. And oh, that one's so pretty. This is my favorite. I'm gonna keep it like this. I used all my purple today, so I'm gonna have. I just bought, I think, a 1 ounce or 2 ounce. I guess it was a 2 ounce bag. So I'm gonna go and get some more because I really do like it. It's a little expensive, but I think it's worth it to make these beautiful colors in a natural way for our woman's bar. And so I'm really excited about this one. I use this one every day. And a lady who is having horrible cycles, horrible flooding cycles, if she'll use this the last day of her cycle, the next cycle will not be so bad. Flooding and is definitely hampered by this. I had it bad. I started going through premenopausal symptom changes at 42, and I couldn't even leave home for 2 days until I got this a little bit over a year ago. I made this soap and started using it, and now I feel that I have the and collagen development. Your skin and your hair becomes more thin, and your hair becomes easier damaged as you get older. And so my hair is in so much better condition. My skin is in so much better condition. So this really helps with healthy skin, hair, and nails as well when your estrogen is in the right levels. This stuff is so awesome. And so I just feel like I can't live without this bar of soap. I'm just really, really, really pleased with it. And I now, have the cycle of my youth. When I was a teenager, I rarely use pads anymore. And before, I couldn't use anything and I had to buy the big, serious ones and layer them to survive the first 2 days. And I couldn't go anywhere Ooh, and there's me another bar. Oh, I love the designs. See, that's the end. But, oh, isn't those pretty? Let me get a few where you can see them better. Let me put this up here with my other soaps for curing. And this has a floral minty smell. Isn't that beautiful? I just love that. It is so fun. But I literally just have just a few bars of this left. So, and before it was just purple and white. And so now we've got rose, purple, and white. A beautiful woman's bar. Okay. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. Now I'm going to do an update on that kelp. I smelled it just a minute ago, and now that it's cured, or it's already starting to dry on the outside, the kelp smell is, the fishy kelp smell is leaving it. But I'm going to have to take a bar in the shower and see what happens. And see if the kelp smell goes away. Oh, me. All right, and I'm making some more soap today with some different ways of doing. I'm going to do a pot swirl today and show how I did that and everything. So it'll be in the next video. This one I'll go ahead and go in today. So, on this side here, if I get, there we go, right up there is my face. And if you click on my face and then check the tabs, make sure you're on the main channel uploads page, or not feeds, but uploads or videos, however it displays on your browser. And so you'll go in there, and that's my main channel page, and it has like the first assortment of my videos. On your right, when you're looking at the screen, is some links, and you'll find some other Facebook soaping pages and also my Facebook soaping chat page. I would love to have you come visit and join and send me a friend request. If you'd like to talk to me or ask me questions about soaping, that's the perfect place. Plus, there's lots of other soapers there who can also help you. And cause as in, I don't know everything in the world about soaping. There's things that you can really gain from having a lot of people there with their own opinions and experience. And then we have my webpage. If you would like to purchase some soap from me, is on that link. And then also we have my Essential Depot link, and I thank you in advance for using my Essential Depot link. Whenever you purchase from them, I get a few pennies if you click on the link and purchase while you're on the site. And I so do appreciate that. And I appreciate you for watching my commercials. And that helps me out too, and it keeps me soaping. And so thank you so much for joining me today for this video. And y'all just have a wonderful day. Bye.